All right. All right, guys. I'm going to be talking about my art journey. So, let me go back. So, I've always liked drawing, right? It's just I've never actually studied drawing or practiced it at all. I just drew my own style. For example, this isn't mine, by the way. This is what inspired me to start drawing, or yeah, I've been inspired to start drawing for a bit, like actually start drawing, because it's fun, I guess. But before then, I drew stuff like this without any practice or anything. It's just something I did for fun, and I used Paint 3D back then too. I always use Paint 3D, so it's a bit odd for me to use now, but yeah, I can still. Uh, but yeah, I drew stuff like this. It's like indie type. It looks okay. Personally, this is my favorite drawing I have on Paint. And then I recolored, as you can see right here, and have the feel. I think yeah. Then I started drawing Goku for a while, indie Goku. Looking back at it, it wasn't that good, but I was pretty proud of it back then. Especially Super Saiyan 3. Oh my, it took so long to draw the hair. So annoying. But this I was pretty proud of this. Then we got Super Saiyan. So this was when I was starting to mess with color. Around this time, I was starting to do shading and color, different tints of color. I wasn't actually merging them in, but I was like doing color layering. So that's something. And I haven't showed you guys when I started practicing yet. I wasn't when I started practicing. Now this oh, by the way, guys, every drawing before was without reference. I don't draw with references usually. Um, this drawing though was with a reference, definitely. The arms are a bit wonky, the hands are okay, but nah. I never figured out how to do the left eye, so I just kept it empty. It looked way better this way. And I never finished his drawing. I was supposed to shade everything in and finish the eye, but I never did. But it's supposed to be Goku doing a spirit bomb, if you couldn't tell. I think it's alright. That drawing in particular took hours to do though, especially on paint. Ooh, took a long time. And this is when I started to do eyes, practicing on eyes. I was trying to draw Sayori eyes, but this is when I started doing opacity and layering with each other. Turned out okay. I still haven't practiced yet though. Around let me show you guys when I actually did start practicing. So this is the drawing right before this is the drawing right before I started practicing. It, yeah, yeah, I'm not even gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not even gonna elaborate. Where is it? Oh yeah. So this is the first practice drawing ever. I don't know if I believe I was not looking at the reference, but I was searching up tutorials how to draw, So I actually drew the head for this one in a circle and draw the chin. Even though it looks funky, I did do the process, Shoulder blades, the chest. This is first time drawing the chest of a girl too. This is my first time drawing a girl in general. And the mouth. I'm kind of proud of that mouth. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of the best mouths I've ever drew. Never could recreate it. And this is yeah. Honestly, this drawing I don't think it's too bad. My first time drawing seriously. After that, we got Davis. You know, This is when I was trying to practice the anatomy of a male body, at least. So I was drawing the muscles, the frame, pretty much just his framework. I was practicing the framework. Uh, I don't remember. Oh yeah, okay. I was just trying to practice the head because drawing the head and neck is the hardest thing for me. I can never draw the neck. This I was just practicing the arms and abs because the abs are actually the hardest for me too. Besides the head, the abs is probably harder than the head. And this is me trying to draw my friend. So this was with a reference, and I think it went okay. Yeah, but that's all for paint at least. Now let me pull up the other. Okay, so here, I don't remember this is my first drawing. It's probably not. Honestly, this is probably not my first drawing on Krita. But I switched over to Krita because it was way better. It's free. It's nice to use. And this is my drawing practice of hair. This is when I was trying to start drawing hair. For my first time, it wasn't too bad, but I could have done a lot better. The front looks all the same. Just no back hair. This was okay. And then I was also trying to practice the human anatomy at the same time. You know, we could go to open. Let's see. Oh yeah. And I started practicing eye designing, you know. I didn't know exactly how I wanted to draw eyes, but this was a little practice. Going after that, um that's when I drew this. So originally the face, the head, and the hair was not a part of this, but I was only drawing the eyes originally. It's just my friend came out of nowhere and started competing to draw a whole face. He's like, okay, I already have this out. I might as well. So this looks pretty off. The proportions are really off on this drawing. But ignoring that, if we just focus on the eyes, that's what I was practicing. That's why it has the most detail. And it's okay. I was practicing shading the eye and how it should look proportion wise, and I think it's all right. Okay, and I've okay. So I stopped drawing for a while, right? I don't even think I'm allowed to show you guys. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm just gonna show you guys anyway. Oh no. So I stopped drawing for a month or something, right? And this was my next drawing. Hideous. I got proportions wrong. I got this hanged, whatever that is. This is supposed to be hair, by the way, with a beanie on top. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I kind of folded on that. Yeah, I started doing better after that though. I drew this afterwards. I started practicing again a little bit. The eyes I was always okay at because I shading's not the hardest, but this still wasn't too good. But it was getting better. It was getting better. It was a process. I had to relearn just a bit. It took way faster to learn this time though. And then I started drawing, and then I realized, had the realization, maybe I should draw girls. I haven't drew girls, not since the last time ever, you know? So let me find my first girl practice. I think this is my first right here. So this is my first. I didn't know what I was doing for the chin. I didn't know what I was doing for that. I think I looked up a tutorial. I was looking at how the human anatomy works for the breast and how the shoulders are usually caved in, drawing wise at least. The pelvis is different, slimmer. Ignoring this though, my next drawing wasn't too bad. I don't think so. My next girl I drew. Okay, so one of the drawings I have is kind of suggestive, so I'm not going to show that. But this one, yeah, this is my next drawing. This is my better drawing. One of my better drawings. It's a learning process. I like it though, okay? It's a learning process. It's all about practice. And then I think that's my Oh, no. Okay, so the last one I showed you guys was my most recent girl drawing. This was one of the learning ones too. I was practicing to learn here. And then I think that was it. After that, I already showed you guys in the last video, but I'm gonna show you guys again, just in case you guys don't want to watch last video. Um, this is my most recent drawing right here, and it's not the best, but I'm proud of what it is because after what I showed you guys, everything else, this is probably the best one so far. Look at this. I did this one pretty good. I didn't even think I could do that. If I remove the shading and everything, though, it looks pretty bad. But everything looks good with shading, so better at least. This is when I started practicing for the head eye. So I didn't know back then that you had to curve the eye in, but now I know. And this is when I started practicing face shading. I got a lot better at shading and material physics. This overall is my best drawing so far. I put a lot of effort in this drawing too. Maybe 6 hours. It took me around 2 days to draw this. 3 days if you count today for drawing the shading of hair, but took around 6, 7, 8 hours to draw this. I know it's a long time, but it's all practice, and I like it. And that's my art journey. Tell me what you guys think, how good I'm progressing, and what I should practice on next. Oh, there is one more drawing that I haven't shown you guys. It's hands, man. Hands. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm gonna end the video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.